Thokozile Mahlangu, Chief Executive Officer of the Insurance Institute of South Africa. You are watching RISKAfrica TV. It's been an interesting conference. We changed the format of the conference. We had on each day 3 sessions running concurrently, allowing delegates to really choose topics of interest and basically enhancing the knowledge. Some of the topics we repeated that we held on Monday. So that really brought a lot of interaction. So as people were moving from one session to the other, there was the discussion about the topic they had just attended. What we also introduced was the interactive session, which we had today before lunch. That was focused on the mentoring and coaching, and that was amazing. It just went so well, and we had a lot of under 35s that were excited about it. So yeah, I'm happy. Everything went according to plan, despite the minor glitches on the registration and accommodation that we had at the beginning. All went well. I'm happy. Thank you. So one of the things I mentioned last year when I had the interview with RISKAfrica was that the focus for the IISA going into the future is really collaboration with all key stakeholders. And the other focus is elevating the insurance profession to be one that is aspired to, not only within South Africa, but in the continent as a whole. So we are working with all other institutes in the continent, partnering in really elevating the insurance profession to be one that is aspired to. So yes, those sentiments I share, and we are applying it, and we really want to roll out to the rest of the continent, and really get to a point where the insurance profession is appreciated, not only by those within the industry, but those outside the industry as well. So the insurance industry for a young person, and I'm going to use myself as an example, when I joined, it isn't exciting. I think we now have a responsibility as leaders in the industry to make it exciting. We need the young people. We need the young, bright minds. The future of the industry, the sustainability of the insurance industry needs those people. So we need to find means and ways of making the insurance profession exciting. And how we could do that is get the young people doing much more than what they are employed to do. So not to limit them to a particular role that they should be doing, but allow them to explore and expand their wings, understand how the organization operates, understand the strategic focuses of the organizations they work in, how the industry operates, how the sector operates. That will make us keep the young people and keep them interested in staying within the industry. For me, the first thing is for ladies to decide if they want to pursue a career. And once one has decided to do that, you give it your all. It's not easy being a working mom. It's not easy being a working wife. It's not easy to jiggle and juggle between home, work, mommyhood. It's not. But once you've decided that this is what you want to follow, then you make sure that you've got supporting structures so that you can be able to be all things to everyone. It also requires a change in what's called work-life balance. And work-life balance according to your world. There isn't a standard work-life balance, and that's one of the things that as women we struggle with, because you gotta get home, still cook and be a mommy to little people and be a wife if you're married, and you still have reports to submit, board meetings to prepare for. You gotta find a way to just balance. So I would say to women, first decide if you want to pursue a career. Once you have decided, put in place support structures that will help you in order to flourish in your profession. It's doable. It's not easy, but it's doable. Make sure that you've got the support structures that you need, and just empower yourself with knowledge, empower yourself with collaborations, with people of different thinkings to you, so that you can keep growing. And that's really my message to ladies out there. So in the next few months, we are going to have perhaps 1 or 2 forums back home seminars, when I say forums, where we'll have topics of interest. So for those that were not able to attend conference, it may not necessarily be topics that we addressed here, but we'll have topics that are still of interest that will be discussed and deliberated on at those forums. So we'll have one or two, at least two, before the end of the year. Looking into next year, the focus continues into increasing the number of professional members that we have within the insurance industry, and also plugging the gap, or assisting the industry in plugging the gap of shortage of skills at executive management level as well as director level. So we'll be bringing programs in partnership with higher learning institutions that will focus on development of executive management as well as insurance directors. So we want to get to a point where the shortage of skills risk is mitigated to a point where it's almost non-existent. And also the aging workforce is another risk that we face. So the focus into the future is really to bring programs or platforms to the industry that will help in mitigating these risks. And that's the future.